Hello, everyone, as we say again. So we're back, and we're going to outer space.
Okay, so tell me the plan because I wouldn't allow it.
All right. So we choose to go around the moon today and to do some of the other things. What were the other things? And we get some donated rocket designs. I think there's one I want to try out. The one that's all liquid tanks and tanks. You're welcome. All liquid tanks and three swivel engines.
Yeah.
I think that one will give us the most option because we can take off with lower power and we can cut them off early, and you can't shut off the solid rocket boosters. So I think that'll give us the most options to get up and get orbit corrected and all that kind of thing. And hopefully we go out to the moon and we go around the moon and we come back in kind of a figure eight. But we'll see. So when we last left off, we had collected a bunch of science and some money. So we're going to go shopping.
Okay.
First off. Get some more bits and pieces. R&D. Get some game noise going. Let's see what we got. More rocketry, 45. Construction, 45. Construction. Fuselage. Other decoupler. More decouplers. Governmental pressure and severe lawsuits led Rocket Omax to finally consider creating an adapter. Launch stability enhancer.
You're buffering.
Am I already?
Yep.
I thought I made it all improved. Get my aviation on this one. Stick with rocket stuff. Flight control. Aha. Re-entry module. A 2-person crew module. I'm ready to.
It's already buffering again. What's Twitch Prime and do you have to pay for it?
I believe so. Let's pay us and we make things faster for you, I think.
Oh man.
That kind of stuff.
I think it is too.
Deluxe winglets. That doesn't look too useful. What do we got science-wise? This is what I want. I want to stay Putnik.
I know it's buffering for us too. Hi.
Dang
Welcome.
It, buffering. I got nothing else going. Let's see. So we definitely want this basic science with the remote pod. If I can get out of the way of the description.
Say hello to Melted Clowns.
Hey, Melted Clown, how's it going?
He's already hacked off because it's buffering for me.
No. I think we're definitely going to go with this one.
It's really bad right now. Might give a few minutes to check your streaming software for any signs of memory leak.
Memory. I literally rebooted like right before I logged in, started the game, started the streaming. Got nothing else going on in the system. I don't know. It is complaining about encoding overloaded.
If we ignore it, it will
Well,
go away.
it
Maybe
seems to clear up a little bit over time. Maybe come and go a little bit.
gotta check the chicken.
Check the chicken.
I'm not gonna ask about that.
The Chinese chicken. I see part of that. Does that look good?
It's way off.
Way delayed. Well, everything else we can't afford. So, we're happy. Creaky, 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 creaky. I think it's worth.
I can see just the top of your head now.
Yeah, I know. Are you still in the research place?
I can see your nose. I won't see your brain. Am I still in what research place?
Where I'm buying the research stuff.
Basic science.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, now I just switched to the research and development space plane hangar.
Yeah. The sky view.
Scalp cam. From the makers of Face Cam, we introduced Scalp Cam. I don't know what
trying to make it easier to see things. Okay. Alright, so let's see here.
There you are.
Let's
There you're back to normal.
am I?
Yeah.
Let's take it off over to here.
I love that bald head.
Uh-huh. So we last time
New and improved.
last time we had some rocket suggestions, and let's see. There's this one, which was I guess it was Mr. Pie, because it's what the flag is. It would help if I brought it up in the area.
Where is that?
That's the overlooking Johnson Space Center. Got a loan for their Wiki Commons non-copyright photos.
So what's on the checklist today, Captain?
We are going to go near the moon, perhaps around the moon, and get back. No lander just yet, and this thing looks like it might suffice to get us there. This one looked pretty good too, although it didn't include the details of the earlier stages. So, and of course it's got lander on it.
The classic dual liquid oxy booster config.
Yeah, I think that gives us the most throttleability, if that's a word.
A good starter rocket for moon exploration.
Or at least orbit practice as such.
There's other ways to do it, but the dual LO is nice and simple.
Right?
Yeah, mine is just under the ladder.
Just the lander.
Or lander. Excuse me.
So we're going to try something along these lines, except now we have Mr. Staputnik. So we don't have to risk a Kerbal on our first attempt, at least.
Yay. I'd show you the launcher, but you don't have the advanced parts because you suck.
Probably.
I mean, because you didn't.
We're getting there. So we got some new parts now. Mr. Staputnik is going to keep us from sacrificing Kerbal. Yes, the Staputnik.
What is that?
It's the Probodyne Staputnik.
Oh.
Solution for crew safety. A lightweight sphere equipped with all the remote receivers to remotely control it. It gives you like 10 minutes of battery though. So, just a little while.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Along with that, we have, where is, let's see. Don't have that yet. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Service bay. Oh, that was it. I am looking for.
No, Staputnik only works with supplementary reaction wheels.
Well, as far as actually controlling where you're going, sure. So And I thought I got reaction wheels with this. That's what I was looking for. Where is my reaction wheels?
Sure you were.
I thought I had reaction wheel in here somewhere. I got some fancy science.
It buffered again.
I
So how much is the prime of this?
don't recall. Not particularly much. Thermal. Where'd you go? Yeah. Oh.
So,
Maybe
yes.
I didn't get a reaction wheel.
I guess not.
I guess not. I thought I had a reaction wheel. Oh well, we're just going to throw them up into space, I guess.
Oh, Lord.
But we can bring them back safe with a parachute, right? Radial mount.
Well, you're not going to kill anybody, right? There's not going to be nobody in it. Well, then,
But we
go
don't
for
want to
it.
burn
Try
up
it.
our funds.
Just try it. Go for it. Buffering.
It's a weird little hat looking. It's not terribly aerodynamic. Oh, I guess I should. Whatever.
Whatever.
There we go. We can save our little pod. And the last time I had this pod before the massive reboot of
Buffering.
episode 4,
You're going to need a smoke for this one.
maybe.
Perhaps.
The last time I had this, I included the extra chuck suckers in the space. Well, no, it's a nice little remote pod, no suckers.
You're just going to chuck suckers into space.
We got science units we can play with while we're up there. And
He's got science.
we got science.
Hello, new person that just came in the room.
Well, I suppose after this we would need we don't have a reaction wheel, and we would probably burn up coming back into space, wouldn't we? Can we throw a heat shield on this thing? It's going to look pretty weird without a capsule shape around it, but
Oh, the buffering is
really bad.
stupid.
That doesn't look good enough. Let's do that one. Sure, why not? A little decouply action there. Get some fuel tanks, big tank. What do you say? Maybe
Believe me, he's been thinking about this all
4 tank.
long. Buffering.
What was that one? That picture had 5 tanks, but they might have been bigger tanks. So we'll go with this stuff. We'll figure it out in a minute. Engine.
Hello, new person.
And then we just basically duplicate this whole thing, right?
I have no
Maybe.
idea what you're doing.
Nah, he's a little shorter. Yeah, look at this stuff. Tank.
It doesn't look like you're doing anything.
Well, I'm building up a booster tank.
Still in
No, I
front of my Lunar launcher.
Lunar launcher.
I found my super giga launcher for interstellar flight
Oh,
time.
jeez.
He's been trying to talk to me about this all week.
Let's see. How would we build up these things before?
You put them in stages and you put things between them.
Yeah,
It's buffering like
put the
crazy.
double couplers here. About there.
So it buffers, and then it shows me like a big ass rocket with the round thing on the top, and it buffers, and it shows me something completely different.
Jeez.
It's inside, it's outside.
It
All two
jumps
of them.
around. It jumps around.
It's like the worst acid trip ever. Buffering. And I thought it was only bad buffering because of Saturday night, and there was, a lot of people.
Yeah, apparently it's partly my setup. There you go. Paint clear. Oh, that's not too annoying. It's doing two at a time. It seemed like an awful lot of engine. I have to fly it much lower than maximum. Oh, it's kind of like the thing that the other guy had. Let's see what we got. Oh, that doesn't look right.
I can't see what you're seeing.
Suppose we need things then. I guess, well, should we have an upper stage to deorbit? Maybe. Think we need an upper stage?
I have no idea. Hello, new person that came into the room.
Maybe we have
It's
an upper
buffering
stage.
again.
Just one little spare fuel tank, just in case. Oh wait, we need.
So when I said about Saturday night, it's just now playing.
Oh, is it? Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Buffering again. It's like a minute out. And the launcher is in its transfer stage. I'm glad you can see that. Well, how come you can see that and I can't see that? I'm sitting right across from him.
I don't know that distance means much to how well that stuff goes. Alright. So I gave myself a little bitty tank and another engine just as like a backup in case I want to like deorbit or something.
So all I remember everybody screaming at us was decouplers,
Well, we need some serious spinach now.
staging,
Put that guy off to the side for a moment.
heat shield. Those are all the things I remember.
Right. Oh. I'm gonna have a little bit too much rocket there.
I wonder if I reboot, if it would help me.
Maybe.
That's insane. I'm gonna do it. I'll reboot.
Alright.
I'll be back.
Well, that looks like a
Don't shoot off until I get back.
Oh.
You heard me. I didn't stutter.
Just a little lower. There we go. And then maybe that's too low. No. Yeah, we want it down. That sounds good. That way, as the tank drains, we kind of get to a better aerodynamic overlay. Oh, got another rocket link. We'll check that out in a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Suppose I could put the parachute on the side. Doesn't have to be sitting on the top. Strange that I can put it there to be actually. Oh, ooh, stick it down inside. It's a clip show for me, he says.
Dang it.
Well, I hate to go offline and reboot and all. That might take a while.
I'm rebooting. Let me see if it is even different for me. I'm coming back on right now.
I can drop the stream and try a different setting. Let's rename the craft while we're at it. We're gonna call this guy.
Something popped up on my screen that looked weird.
The Liquid X3. Lots of liquid fuel.
Installing updates.
Oh, jeez. Of course. Just when you're trying to do something, that's when Windows wants to do updates.
I'll get bought.
Well, we saved Mr. Rocket. The Rocket. The Rocket is a robotic rocket. So yeah, it's a Rocket.
A Rocket. New word.
A robotic rocket. We're going to get a little practice taking all. Let's see. We see the chat pretty much live, or what I guess as live as it can be. Here, let's
okay, well,
get those two links. Or so, multiple links.
Okay, I just said don't shoot off until it gets back. So it's still jacked up even though I restarted. Are you muted? Is it all?
No, we're back on actually. We're back streaming.
And you're live and I can see you and I can see you.
Alright.
Mute it for a second.
Yeah, I tried a couple of different setting changes. The first one was supposedly Twitch.
That's what I
recommended.
See.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Well, we're in that room. Real nice now. Cool. It's not giving me the complaint down at the bottom of OBS, so that's always a bonus. Alright, so we've got our rocket to go, our little test base here. It's going to give us a little practice getting into a decent orbit. I want to get into a circular orbit, make sure it's nice and coplanar with the moons. And then based off of the advice in the last stream, when the moon is at 3 o'clock, not 3 o'clock, but 3 o'clock, and we're in a circular orbit, we will attempt to fire out and, approach the moon. We'll see how it goes.
Anywho, I need to saute some broccoli. Just wanted to check back real quick.
Alright. Yeah, I think I've seen that stream too.
Right back in T minus 10 minutes.
Oh, we should be in space by then.
Maybe.
Too many
He's
parts.
in space laughing.
Too many
Crap, there's
parts.
too many parts.
Do we have money enough to upgrade that? Do we? Let's see, where is our
Better
money
be
stuff?
some moon dust by the time I get back.
Where?
We hope.
It's only one part too many?
Oh, poop.
One part too many.
You only got 2 fins?
No, there's 2 on each side. Well, it's saved anyway.
2 on each side?
Yeah.
Then take 1 down to make it 3.
Yeah, but then it would be all off balance.
Oh, now it started buffering. Well, a little bit.
Yeah, we got the error message again. I don't know why it would suddenly change so much.
I don't know what changed.
Better be seeing moon dust by the time I get back. Our trip to the moon may take longer. Let's go out and see if we can upgrade the vehicle building. See if we have enough cash for that. 87 grand? I don't think so. 225 grand to get more parts. Dang it. Well, then I guess I don't know. I don't have any spare parts. I guess I get rid of 1 tank. That's what we end up doing.
What was that? Work?
Yeah, we just get rid of that fuel tank. So recheck the aerodynamics.
Man, it's buffering.
Buffering. Bastard. It's decent aerodynamics looking. I don't know if this is going to get to the moon. I might, because this is all very light up here. It's a lot less weight than the command pod.
But the engines are heavy.
True. It's a trade-off. Let's see what all we got as the stats here. Thrust to weight ratio 2.33. So we've got twice as much thrust as we are heavy, so we could lift off at 50% power.
Staging you got?
Yeah, let's see what this is. Engine center, engine boosters, end of the boosters, end of first stage. Second, or my little safety stage, deorbit stage.
Yeah.
Although, if I don't have any reaction wheels, then I have no way to point my engine in a particular direction reliably. So that'll be fun.
Just do it.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Shoot it off.
Just do it.
Clickety click. Where's your thing at?
Which thing?
Where's your controller? I hear clickety click.
Oh. It's down here. Let's see.
T minus 9, 6, 3,
Did you see the
1.
Did you see the countdown?
I do it.
Okay. I didn't know you were seeing it. I wasn't sure it was displaying yet.
9, 6, 3, 1.
Alright, we ready?
Well, I would count down 9, 6, 3. 9, 8, 7, 6,
Wow, what's
5,
wrong here?
4, 3, 2, 1, -1.
Let's go nice and east-like. You know, I should really test my controller before I start a stream, because I have full power and cutoff, but I don't have. Apparently, my well, maybe they do work. No, pitch, roll, and yaw are not responsive. Controls unresponsive. Emergency abort.
Are you aborting?
Cut fuel. Ditch boosters.
Oh,
ditch first stage.
Are you gonna lose all that money and all that stuff?
Yes, it's horrendous.
Do science or something.
No. There's nothing to do. I'm SOL.
Oh man.
I got no controls on pitch and yaw. Look, they don't move at all.
It's all just little pieces flying around in front of my face.
I had to ditch everything. It's all just falling back to the space
Big
center.
Bummer, yo.
I should really test my controls first. Whee! We're flying up in the air, upside down, with no control. What do we need a nav ball for? It's not doing us any good.
So you can warp that to the ground since there's nobody in it?
We can at least stage the parachute here.
Alright.
Then we can warp to the ground.
Goodness.
Oh, we must check our controls.
We just lost all that stuff. That's the worst part of it.
Yeah, it costs some money. Some monies. Or we could say, revert flight and all, because this is kind of a, setup error. We didn't do our pre-flight checklist and check our controls.
Oh, well, do it. Revert flight. Do it.
Alright. We'll go back to
the cheater, pumpkin eater.
Actually, we need to go back to the settings. What?
I think you're still on mute.
That's off now.
There you go. You're right.
Yeah, quit to main menu. As far as I know, this is the only way to these.
Quit to main menu?
Yeah, this is the only way to these settings. So far as I know.
Oh.
Input. Yeah, they all went away for some reason. I don't know. Pitch. Roll. Yaw. Translate XY. Translate.
I'm sure I'm glad you know what you're doing because I have no idea what you're doing.
I'm just putting in all the joystick inputs for everything.
You should have done all this this, huh?
Well, it's supposed to have saved it. I'm not sure why it didn't save it.
Yeah, where's the moon dust? Exactly. On the... What's the big idea here? Well...
We're having control issues.
Technical difficulties.
The buttons remembered. It remembered the buttons. It did not remember the joystick controls. So that did not make for a smooth flight.
We don't have any big ideas. Okay, here's a space quiz question for me. All right. Well, I have no idea. It's like, go ahead. Shoot. Please let it be something I know. Please let it be something I know. So I don't appear stupid. What is the scientific name for the fine rock powder that covers the surface of the moon or other alien bodies? I really don't know. REGATHETH or something? Regolith?
Yes.
I've never heard of it. Sorry. I'm dumb.
Yeah, there you go.
He just said it. You guys are smart.
Oh, just because we remember Regolith. Just because we remember a bunch of little details.
Just because you remember details. Because you're dudes.
Yeah, well. Oh. Well, where's our airport?
Yeah, that's what he just said. I just remember words. I don't remember words. I remember people. Hi, everybody coming into the room. Wait, my gender equals my memory?
Huh? Gender memory? Memory gender?
I wish it worked like that.
Alright, so now this time, we still don't have joystick control. What in the world happened? I got no response on my patrol and y'all.
Because my brain, no memorization, no good.
There's no... These settings aren't in here, right?
Got the full bright pisses me off, right? Pisses me right off. Full bright?
Full bright. That doesn't look like it's here.
Space is meant to be dark. Yeah, somebody told him to do that
last
time.
Bumping up the ambient.
I curse you, pie!
Bumping up the ambient settings.
Hi,
Was that at this level? Yeah, ambient light boost 60. I'll just get a little bit of this. But we need to...
Convenience is for wimps and cowards.
Why do I not have my joystick controls? It's staged, all the buttons seem to work. Joystick doesn't seem to be working. Space
is meant to be a constant abusive relationship.
Well,
don't tell us that. He wants to go out in space with me. Coriander says hi. Dropping by to kindly request not to detach and drop those side burners on my house this time.
Well, we had an emergency ditching of everything because we just realized we have no vitriol and yaw control. And apparently it doesn't seem to be except.
Noted. Capcom will try to remind him. It wasn't my idea.
Rebooting controller.
Oh, rebooting controller.
I think this is because the controller was plugged in as the game was booting.
We have the same disposal program as the China National Space Administration, CNSA. I hope not.
Dump it on nearby countries. Well, we'll go to something while we're getting the game going again.
Which is just drop it and yell at people and get out of the way. To get out of the way. Enforced evacuations. Aww.
Technically difficult.
I have actually been seeing the news. It looks horrible.
Yeah.
CNSA has some questionable launch ethics. Duh. Yeah, just a
the,
little.
In the Scott Manley video about the ISS, its orbit is angled such that when Russia launches to drop people off on the ISS, that they're not dropping boosters on China along the way. Yeah. Yeah, Aerospace Corporation in, I forget where exactly, it's Redondo Beach or somewhere near there, right? Off Manhattan Beach Boulevard, anyway, down in LA. They have a collection of space junk in their space junk garden out front.
It's all well and good until you blow up a town and poison Intel employees.
Right. Liking Ike. These startup messages.
It just looks so awesome. Oh boy. I just love watching the
progress bar. What? Well, we got to be able to control our rocket now.
What? What would you do if alien asked by humans are still on Earth?
What would I do? Or what would I say back to him?
Do the progress bar would be sour. Plus, please? I want to go with them. If an alien comes up to me, I want to go with them. That's what I'm going to say. They're going to say, "Do you want to?" I'm going to probe you. I'm going to, all right. So I get to see space. All right.
Yeah. For years, Progress Bar had the world record for most watched animation, and now buffering took over.
No.
Untangling space tape.
How do you explain why the rate of progress is crude exploration stopped after your humble moon? Why do humans not believe in space? Because humans are crazy. Hi, everybody new coming into the room.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, it takes all kinds. If you're like really, really smart.
Why are humans so blankety blank dumb? I don't know necessarily that they're dumb or just closed minded. They can't fathom. I mean, it's hard to fathom space.
Right. Just the scale of it all. Yeah, now we got some joysticks.
I am totally down. Oh, I'd be down for any sort of alien journey. I have begged the aliens since I was a teenager just to go ahead and take me. I want to go see it. No aliens have took me up on my offer. I don't care how weird it gets. Me either. That's probably why they don't want me. Right?
Well, they don't want people who want to go.
We gotta come off hard to get.
Back to the launch pad.
Forget it. Alright.
Alright.
And this guy's a bit too. Let's try another star system. You're sure this is the planet of intelligent life?
Alright. This time we should at least be able to get to a nice round orbit.
Yeah. Good luck.
And I don't know how we're supposed to get more money at this point.
Break a leg. What are you supposed to say? So, parachute?
Yeah, it's stuck to the top of the stay put neck.
I don't know why I ever questioned.
See?
Why I never
Perfect
questioned
sense.
the parachute. Because you should question everything.
Well, I
Why
wanted
is
to
it
like
there?
save some cash.
What do you mean stuck? He just stuck it there.
It just kind of sticks on the top, just or anywhere,
What's its function?
to save my stay put neck, so I don't have to buy another. And to kind of mimic, the process of when we
I
go
thought we
into
was
the
going
moon.
to the moon bus.
Well, I don't know that I can land on the moon.
He wasn't trying to land on it. He just wanted to cruise up by there.
Oh, I guess I can try and land on it. What's it
Stay
going
put
to
Nick
do?
is worth about
go
$10.
kaboom? Yeah, why not? Let's see.
Do a figure 8 by it.
Virtual launch. Tracking station.
That's what he just said a little while ago. And the parachute will destroy your aerodynamic launch profile.
True. Well, if we're going to try and get to the moon, and if we don't, whatever, then...
I mean, the Stay Put Nick is already pretty aerodynamics.
True, and the other, what you call... Let's see. So, in that case, we don't really need a heat shield either, do we? We're not going to go through an atmosphere.
Aren't you going to come back to the atmosphere? You do need a heat shield to come back.
Yes, to come back, but we're not planning on coming back. We're going to go out, orbit
Parachute
the moon.
is just not needed.
Maybe
we're
come
assuming
back.
The whole vessel will probably be 1, lost in space, 2, stuck in orbit around the moon. Unless you want a return mission. Pie. Besides the obvious, they named that probe core Stay Put Nick because it should stay put and never be used. Melted Clown says pretty much.
Nobody likes my Stay Put Nick idea. You just want me to risk Kerbals. It's no fun if there's no Kerbals at risk.
Melted Clown. It's meant as a payload mostly. Well, he's just talked to me all weeks about going by the moon.
Yeah, well, maybe we get by the moon. It's very light too, so without all that.
Melted Clowns, I mean, you have to use it, but he also said it's the worst one.
We'll get a little bit further, but since we didn't have the other stuff, we got space for 2 more things, so we can throw some science on there while we're at it. Yes.
You do what you gotta do. You gotta
Mr.
start
Coo.
somewhere. You betcha.
We'll throw a science junior in there. Why not?
What's a science junior?
Or does it? Well, a science junior and an antenna, so that we can transmit data because he ain't coming back, right?
You don't think he's gonna come back?
Well, that was the thing. It was the little probe.
Science junior question mark.
Why not? We're gonna do something.
You mean the heaviest thing?
Is it like super heavy? Let's see. It's 0.2 tons. That's not too bad.
Keep it light and small. That's what you were doing earlier.
Well, but if we're gonna do something along the way. All right. If all we're gonna do is try and get to the moon, then we don't.
Far larger than all the other science.
True. And, well, we also, I guess, don't need this here decoupler because he's just gonna go kablam, right? Since we're doing that as well.
I mean, it's your first time getting ready to the moon. Yes, you'll probably not make it easily, so make it easy on yourself. Simple, safe, and efficient.
All right. There, a little bit bigger tank at least. So we got a tank, an engine, a first stage, core, and boosters.
Remember, you have no solar panels. You must remember to hibernate the vessel.
Oh, on our way out there? No solar panels. Do I even have solar panels? Let's see. Electrical. No, but I do have a little rechargeable battery pack. It's good for 2 AAA batteries.
During lunar transit non-active times.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, we got some other lighter sciences. Plus communications. Let's see. Versatile lightweight antenna. Sounds long range. Surface mounted version of that one. A high gain. Yeah, that's going to get all blown apart.
You got Rocketeer Jr., my first rocket kit in terms of tech at this point. It's a start in the right direction, though.
Yeah.
I feel the though, but
we need antennae.
Alright.
Maybe we put it on the top.
Does that mean too many pieces?
No, I think we got space for one more piece. Nope. Alright, so now we got an antenna.
Once
right?
you start getting comfortable with lunar encounters, orbit, you will get serious science output from transmit. Return Moomar science. Mooner. Moomar. Oh, Moomar.
Oh, it's gonna spike the air and cut right through it.
Sure, baby.
Let's see. What's our report? 27 of 30. We can throw some more on here.
Why do you need to throw more what?
Science. To do science while we're up and about. And now we can actually transmit it back. So.
Okay, now go shoot the rocket.
Alright, time to go shoot the rocket.
Yes. We got 45 minutes and I'm out. Science, you plan on transmitting data back, right? You might want to at least test how much battery the transmit will use on the ground. Really?
How would I test that on the ground? I guess it would do a lot of right clicking.
A lot of right clicking? Because transmitting data uses considerable amounts of power.
What? It looks like it didn't like where I put the antenna. Like, no,
I don't see it.
No antenna for you.
There is no antenna. No. Because
Sucked up too much power, maybe?
Maybe.
Well, let's see if we can at least launch and practice getting into orbit at this stage. We're going to want to... This is where I was going to go to, like...
well, at least it's not buffering.
Yeah, like it's there. Oh, about 67...
You have the flat version of that antenna. It's better than the extendable.
Should I go get it? Let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Right?
Yeah. Countdown.
You ready? You get the countdown? 2, 1.
There's the T9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I like the flat Communitron 16SS. I think it doesn't need to be extended to transmit. Plus, thus preventing accidentally forgetting or lost of mission. So you just took off without us knowing, huh? What did you name it?
Didn't it have a countdown?
What did you name it?
What did I name this? The Liquid X3.
Oh boy.
It's the Liquid X3. Come on now. Come on.
It's a Liquid X3.
Yeah, 3 liquid rockets.
No lame, no nut. No luck.
Stay there.
No guidance and no name.
What?
That's gonna be good.
No, don't do that. Stay there. Stay there. No, 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 no. Don't go sideways.
No guidance.
Quit going sideways. Alright, I think
It's
this
going
might be
straight up.
easier with Jeb.
There it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, dude. Is this so good?
I'm thinking we're gonna just
Well.
put a capsule on top of this with a pilot.
Well,
I think I like that idea better.
what?
We're gonna put a capsule and a pilot on this. In the meantime, we're gonna have some very dramatic
You
staging
might have
events.
to do it, man, to actually earn the parts.
Yeah. Woo! That was fun. Whoa! Wee!
Oh,
Ah!
big bummer. As expected.
Wait, he's gonna settle in. He's gonna settle in.
I
Watch
didn't
this.
expect that. Welcome to space.
Here he comes. Whee!
I know it normally doesn't work.
Woo! Upside down.
I watch every lunch I can.
Alright, well, forget this. We're gonna go put a little pad and a pilot on it. That's what we're gonna do.
It's more of a surprise when it does work. You can plan for everything and be smart, and it's still.
Yeah. Well, that's why I always say the rocket engineering
still
is much
die
harder.
horribly and lose billions. I watched them, right?
At least no one's dying this time.
Yeah, we didn't kill anybody.
Interesting way it fallen through the atmosphere. It was pretty low even. Alright, well, let's just see this guy careen into the
Water.
Splash.
I've seen a few failures live. Me too. I'm not happy about it. But yeah, I have to.
Back to vehicle tracking.
Both of the most recent moon ones
Starliner.
was just stinky.
Yeah, the chemicals they use on these things. Alright, we're gonna go back to the capsule.
Stupid buffering.
The capsule.
Everything was fine until it wasn't. Yeah, they were saying, oh, everything here it is coming over. Well, the 73 minutes of. What are you doing now? Why didn't you have guidance?
Because the remote pod, needs reaction wheels to, a separate set of reaction wheels to control its location. Its orientation, rather.
Yeah.
And I thought we had those, but we didn't. So it doesn't have any way to control it. Plus, it doesn't have any way to do it remotely because there's no pilot on board.
Handing over to Boeing, Craft begins to erratically fire RCS. Even my uneducated eye knew it was stuff.
So, is this going to get us to the moon? It's only 2590. That should really only get us into orbit. Let's see. 32 of 30
We're doing
parts.
this reckless ones. 1960s way, send a man.
Yeah. Well, we got too many parts.
I like Michael from the NASA. We don't have anyone. Doesn't look good.
Too many parts. Too many parts.
Only one way to find out. Normally I go with my Delta V. Or Delta 5.
The Delta V, yeah.
I mean,
It's supposed to be about 3,000.
even if you fail, you'll find out by how much. Okay,
So,
you need to.
I hate the way this is.
Failure
assembled.
teaches a lot more than success. Sure. You need to name it. It's liquid times 3.
Liquid times 3. Manned. So we've got our 3 engines, and we got some decouplers for them guys, and we got decoupler for that, and we got a parachute. So that's 29.
Needs a real name.
Real name
for the newspaper.
There you go.
Wow. I didn't see it. What does it say?
Real name.
That's not inspiring any public interest.
Kerbatron 2000 then.
Kerbatron 3000. If it's 3, liquid 3, what the hell?
True. 3000. Now this is no science. Well, I think we're already done all the stuff we can do in orbit. So maybe we can get to a translunar orbit, but
come on,
we barely got enough starting parts. It's got 3,000-ish delta V. That sounds like we're going to end up stuck in orbit or something.
No, we're not going to end up stuck in orbit, you guys. Clearly,
the solid boosters have way more boost.
I have faith. Headline: Kerbatron 3000, KSP's newest and most confusing effing vessel so far.
Well, first off, that's bad.
Why?
We need our blue ball to be in a different spot.
They call it Tron, but it's manned. I love Tron.
Alright, let's see. Hopefully that'll get us into a nice circular orbit.
They call it Tron, but it's a...
We might make it out. We'll see.
Never know until you try. Try.
I need more cash so I can upgrade the vehicle building and get more parts and all.
Well, stop blowing stuff up.
Well, this is true. A similar pattern arises.
A similar pattern arises. Dude.
Well, this one's got some better aerodynamics. What the? It's all staged wackadoodle.
2 hours not being a lot of time, and you're not being more wild and crazy. Well, we can't really gotta get wild. Well, yeah, there's no real ever saying that he's not gonna get wild and crazy ever.
Who now?
No matter where we're at or what we're doing. Oh, Jebediah, I've missed you.
Well, we had to get it.
Especially if you're getting into Kerbal for the first time. Take risks. Go far.
Alright. Now we got it all staged properly. So we're going to just barely rotate over, perhaps.
Look at him, he's all dancing and happy. He's all, let's go, man.
Yep.
I have faith in you. You're going to blow me all to pieces. Because if you go like at the pace it gives you, it takes as long as real space program history. Make a stupid goal and shoot for it. Exactly.
Right. Well, the stupid goal right now is to get ourselves into a decent orbit. And hopefully we'll have enough for a translunar trip. But otherwise not, end up stuck in space. Let's not stick Jeb in space forever like we did so many times before.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Countdown start?
Go.
Countdown has begun.
Because even if you miss, it will land among the stars.
Here we go. It would help to push on the game. Alright, this time we have some stability assist, and the pilot knows what he's doing, maybe.
Pad is go.
We're cruising over a little bit this way.
Tracking active.
Let's see, what's our surface speed? Alright, let's stay there. What our numbers are. Apoapsis 9, 10.
Do you have any roll program planned or thrust program? I should ask before, but yeah.
Well, not much of a plan.
Worry!
I want to see when our apoapsis gets to about 70, we're going to tilt over a little bit more.
Yeah, you're not getting to no moon.
Hey, I told you I didn't think we'd get to the moon.
No, we're just going to fly by the moon.
Yeah, maybe fly by the moon. Alright, so now we're getting a decent apoapsis. We're about out of our booster fuel. We might orbit, maybe. Well, that's what I said. It didn't seem like it was enough to orbit. I told you I didn't think. I didn't think.
God
I
and
was thinking.
country. God and country willing.
Alright, now we're cruising over. So now we want our apoapsis. We want a periapsis to rise up. We're just burning all the fuel in the world. Alright, we'll cut off now. We are in space at least. Let's wait for the apo burn. That's a big old apoapsis, 279. And we're kind of crooked. Just kind of crooked. I think I'm going to have to go back to our solid rockets. These liquid rockets don't have enough oomph.
Jank. Jabranetra. What? Frank. Drake. Dranatra. Sinatra. Banatra.
Yeah, I'm afraid we're going to end up in orbit and not be able to get out of orbit.
That's what he said was going to happen to us.
Well, but I think we're going to have to go back to those solid boosters.
You just don't have the oomph.
Yeah, the little triple booster didn't seem that great. Maybe they had better engines on that design. Mr. Pie. He must have had better engines.
Oh. I sent you the pictures.
Yeah, but I can't tell from the picture exactly what engine variant he's got.
You need the boom, 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 and the bam, bam, bam. No pause in between. Come on. Let's jam.
Is that a song lyric?
The boom, boom, boom. Probably.
Sounds like it could be. Alright, let's see if we're going to burn and get anywhere near having an orbit. You ready?
Pi also has guidance, too.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We didn't have guidance. I've never had guidance.
No, we need guidance counselors. Alright, let's see where we get full burn for a second or two, or 3, or 5, or 10. That ain't making it.
I mean, more like physical guidance. With the tracking station and missing control.
Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't too bad on orbit after all.
Control nodes, nodes, and maneuver nodes.
Yeah. I guess we're going to cruise back in here shortly.
We need science, yes.
And
And we need
I don't think he's
the
got
money.
much science
Show
going
me
on
the
here.
money. The
Crew
money.
report ain't worth nothing.
The money.
Can EVA?
Time to get greedy. Who can I roll to get money? Just kidding.
No science on the EVA report. We've already done everything in this biome. I'm gonna go back to my big rocket.
Go for the re-entry.
And it's about all that's left to do, eh? I'm gonna find my keyboard here. Alright. Ditching first stage.
We need to do contracts for money. But you know how bad we are at contracts?
Yeah. We gotta test that stupid little tiny heat shield.
Oh boy. Okay, we'll do that then. And then
actually we might have upgraded mission control so we have more contracts.
Get that stupid money from like ferrying people into orbit.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Avoid complex contracts.
So retro.
You didn't heed thine warning. No, apparently we didn't. What did you say?
Which warning? You have a lot of warnings.
Everybody has warnings for
Everybody's
us.
got a lot of warnings for us.
Oh, great one.
There's the moon, see? See, there's the moon.
Oh, I see it.
Whee!
Thou shalt not accept contracts with ridiculous requirements, except thine limitations.
Well, there is the other capsule that has space
Oh,
for two.
it's fucking started buffering. Oh, sorry.
Whoopsie.
Oopsie.
We don't have that little timeout thingy. I did find a little push button for the old tape recorder, you know, to press play and pause on the tape recorder. So maybe we can hook that up at some point. Alright, we're gonna warp gently. Just a little, you know, little warp. Not too much.
Jeb cries softly, looking at the distant moon. Someday, I'll do it for you, Mama.
One day.
Yes, I'm a drama queen.
Retrograde. Well, this shouldn't be too horrendous of a return. But, you know, everybody looks up, starts looking when we start burning atmosphere. That's when everybody starts coming into the stream.
Yeah, they like to see you die.
They want to see it burn up or explode.
Well, I don't know how those people know that you're going to explode, but...
Do you guys hear the game sound at all?
I don't hear any game sound. Be right back. You know what you gotta do for re-entry. Jeb looks happy. Fire equals good. But how do they know?
People are
simple creatures. But how do they know he's going? Oh,
the thumbnail's going on.
Game is silent. He just said that.
The game is silent. I can hear it in my ear.
They see the thumbnail, but how do you? I mean, I don't see any. I guess I don't have any of that going on. hear any music.
No. I don't know. Here it comes. Ah.
You're gonna drop in the water.
Probably. I don't know why the game is silent. What is going on there? Jib's, what now?
Oh, there's the fire.
Yay, we made it through.
It's still on fire to me.
Station parachute.
Many people are coming into the room to watch you burn and die.
No, we're parachuting fine. I just don't understand why the game sound's not behaving. It's bugging me.
Okay, back for real.
Do not know what's up with the game sound. Should be the parachute.
The parachute hasn't opened.
We can get there.
Hello, new people coming into the room. We got a vanilla Coke that I'll open if we make it to the memoir encounter. Vanilla Coke.
Yeah, we got another rocket. It's got enough parts. We did it last time. We just didn't, have it synchronized right. I have no idea what's going on with the game sound. This is annoying the heck out of me.
Do it for the Nilly. The Nelly.
Yay!
I actually paid money to see Milli Vanilli. That made me think of them Vanilli.
Can we EVA from the ocean? Don't know that we've.
Can you get science?
We got a report from the ocean.
You can only do one. I thought. Splashdown confirmed. Oh, there it is.
Alright, well, we'll recover them and go check out some. If we're ferrying people into orbit, then we're going to need a capsule with at least 2 seats. Yes? Because we can't just put random people.
No science equipment of ocean.
Nothing.
Just get it.
We got some parts, though. Alright.
Simple contracts. We are really not simple people. We don't really do things simply, but you can try. Simple contracts ferrying people to space. Stephen Hawking didn't get to go.
Very two
like testing stuff on the launch pad are simple goals.
Well, this we've done.
Realistically, think about the limitations.
We've done this one. I mean, how exact is it? Just anywhere in the suborbital trajectory. Right?
Yeah.
I know. I do have an altitude, 80 to 90,000. So this is the kind of thing we should maybe throw the little Stay Putnik on the front of. Let's go make ourselves a lawn dart, shall we?
Sure, why not?
A planet dart.
We desperately need the money to upgrade our tracking station to try those delicious maneuver nodes.
Yes.
Homer voice. Aw, Homer.
Maneuver nodes. They said test the thumper on a suborbital flight, yes?
Realistic goals. Is that a realistic goal?
Well, 80 to 90,000 meters in suborbital, and
We got any on the pad contracts?
I didn't look for those. Because,
She just wants to build a rocket.
I want to build a lawn dart. Can you build me a lawn dart? Go up and come down. In a suborbital flight.
But if it just goes and blows money, why don't you actually try to do that? This thumper test means it needs to be launched at suborbital.
Launched at suborbital? What? That's not how I read it.
Well, apparently you didn't read it properly.
This is on a...
I believe him more than I believe you.
on a suborbital...
I believe him.
Trajectory. A suborbital trajectory. That just means, not going around, right? Really? That's annoying. The note.
Read the note.
Activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met.
You can try.
So what would that mean? Strap 2 more boosters onto the side of this puppy and then fire it off at the at the right time? Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, let's see.
Thumper is fun to fly.
Let's see if we can do this. We're gonna need 4 of those. Probably.
It means it needs to be lifted up there and then fired way up.
Alright. So we need something to lift it up with. So we're going to booster the booster. Should we booster the booster? Give him a couple hammer boosters. Maybe the 2 hammers will get him up there. 80,000. Let's see. Couplers. Oh. So many 3D viewing controls. Those don't look right.
You could just configure it to hauling unpowered center and use side boosters to lift it up.
Yeah, that was the idea. Boosting the booster. We are here today to boost the booster of the boosting boost.
Yes, boosting the booster.
Boost it, baby.
Boost it.
Boost my booster.
Boost my booster, baby. Then igniting it at 80 to 90,000 meters.
That doesn't look aerodynamically sound.
Not really.
Nope. Significantly not sound. That doesn't look right either. But this is, of course, assuming...
Just do it.
This is,
You
of
just gotta
course...
get this big old tube of rocket powder up out the atmosphere and shoot it into space. Nose cone, please.
So, since we're not firing the center rocket, these are not correct, which is kind of annoying. Because we're not firing the center core. Well, I guess this is it, right? We're going to fire the 2 boosters, then we're going to throw them away, then we're going to fire the center core at 80,000. At least they didn't give us a speed.
Nose cone?
Yeah, I got them. At least they didn't give us a speed requirement.
This staging is good.
Yeah. Let's see, what is this going to be called? Hammer time again.
This is the plan, yep. Alright.
You don't sound too enthused. It supposedly has enough thrust to get it completely into orbit.
I don't know if you're going to get it up to
the altitude with the 2 hammers.
But it'll be fun.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. It doesn't even have to, I mean, it's suborbital, right? So it can literally, suborbital can mean straight up and straight down.
Aerodynamics on the top are worrying.
True, but we're not firing the center
You don't have
stage.
a cone up there?
Why, we don't, because we got to stay Putnik in charge.
Time for science.
We're just going to test this here booster, we think. We think. You ready? I'm ready. Here goes. Going.
Do you have encapsulation or arrow shells yet?
No, not that I could find. I did see them in.
Otherwise, pad is go. Hi, new people coming into the room.
I got no yaw control.
Here it goes, boys and girls.
80,000, you say? Are we going to get to 80,000? Let's get rid of these things. They're just weighing us down now.
You said 80 to 90,000 meters.
Yeah. But we could find out real quick what our apoapsis is going to be. Actually, I don't even have to do that right here. Our apoapsis is 18,000. It's not going up.
It's going up. Oh, it went like.
And we got
it's
no
all
guidance.
in the aerodynamics.
Yeah. Well, could we burn two hammers to test a hammer?
Maybe if I had a hammer.
Thumpers.
You could put just 2 more big old boosters thumpers on the side.
Time
for a 4 hammer 4 config.
Well, since this ain't happened, let's fire this booster this way. Wah! Alright, we're taking out the launch center this time.
Fire when willing.
We're taking out the launch center this time.
Oh.
We got no control.
Never mind.
Ah! Ah! Let's see if we can at least burn it up in the atmosphere. Self-destruct, self-destruct. Self-destruct, don't take out the homes!
In there. Craft is now terminal.
Ah!
You could have at least seen how far it would have gone. Why are you going straight down?
Yeah, it has no
Instead of
guidance
another crater
control.
in that dude's backyard.
There's no guidance control. There's no.
He's gonna come on here and cuss you.
Control. I got no controls. I tell you. All right. Well, to have decent
Hundreds
controls.
dead. Look at what you did.
It's out
deer.
it's out in the
Killed the animals.
It doesn't look. There's no houses over there.
You could have just fired.
All right.
Endangered baby deer obliterated by SRP. There's no endangered deer.
Right.
Baby slattered by Psycho Rocket.
We're gonna test a thumper with a thumper.
I'm gonna test a thumper with the thumper. You got 12 minutes and I'm out. You better get this one together quick, like. There's no more baby deer anymore. All because of you. Your Psycho Rocket.
Oh, don't cry. Also killed deer.
This is the kind of pace you should have taken before. I know.
What pace?
You've been dwaddling. We've been dwaddling.
I don't blast them up in the air.
Gotta get more funky.
I was going to say something, but it got some guy thrown off the air, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Since people are getting tossed from Twitch for saying the wrong thing at the wrong time, apparently.
Well,
But, you know, the examples are generally really bad behavior.
yeah, we're not trying to be that bad. Although I do cuss a lot, like a sailor or trucker. Come by it, honestly. Lots of new people. Hello.
Let's just fire it up there. Whatever.
This also might get very hot upon ascent. Eventually, you might need to throttle the thrust. Eventually.
Well, that means liquid fuel, or maybe, let's see, what are these?
Funky. Taking better calculated risks.
Let's see what these guys offer here. We can throttle them back a bit.
He just likes to do things.
What?
And see how it turns out. Even in real life. Let's see what happens if I do this.
We're going to give it like 68% thrust.
Never how crazy or stupid something is until you try something. That is his motto, actually.
Alright, these guys ought to get us to 80,000. Come on. We just need to fire it at 80,000, right? And then, like, right-click at the right time. So, aerodynamic nose cones. And, let's see how this baby flies, eh?
That's science.
Yeah, well, true.
He is a scientist.
That is the point. That is the point.
Try it, prove it, disprove it. Exactly, right? See, everybody left the room because you're not shooting stuff off and you could die.
Nobody wants to see it till you're about.
Time for some real speed.
We should get some serious speed out of this one. Oh, wait. I was going to put a person on board, a Kerbal. But, whatever. We'll watch it from this direction. That sounds good. You ready to start the countdown?
Exactly.
Yeah, or maybe you should have put a Kerbal on board for better stability and all like that, but let's see. Let me pin this.
Why are you going to put a Kerbal on board?
Well, because then we have stability controls.
You're going to totally die here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Peer pressure, don't do it. SRBS, only rockets are not for manned purposes. Unless you like to play with danger. Oh, he likes to play with danger. Here I am.
You ready?
Yep.
Alright. We got everything set up so we can get to it.
So all the things that I yelled at you earlier, you did all those things?
Yes, we're staged. We're ready to go.
Alright.
We should be counting down.
I don't see it. You don't really need control if you have aerodynamic stability.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Hopefully.
Okay, I hope we do one thing that actually works.
We shall do something that works. We will succeed in something. We're on Kerbal.
7, 6, 5, 4, and see, that's what it is on mine. It's probably already gone now.
Yeah. Well, suborbital trajectory. We're mostly controlled by the aerodynamics at this point. They didn't say we had to be going terribly fast. They didn't say we had to be going fast.
Face, I'm not sure what that face means.
They didn't say we had to be going fast. We just have to be going at a particular speed or altitude. Well, it says suborbital trajectory. I guess it would help to get a little turn here.
You just need to get to
altitude.
Your voice is all chopped up to me.
Oh, don't bother. Alright, are we going to make it? Oh, they ran into each other. Ah, that's 48,000. 80,000.
You missed it?
I don't know. Our apoapsis does not look like it's going to be high enough yet still. It is not. Is it going up? No, it is not going up. Because we still have some atmosphere.
Did we limit the throttle?
So,
I don't think
yes.
so, but...
Yes, I
I guess
limited
you
the
did.
throttle.
It's going up. It's still
I
going
know,
up.
but I'm down here in the lower right corner, or lower left corner.
Yeah.
You have the apoapsis.
48. It's not going to be no close
That's
to 90.
48,000, so that's not 80,000 to 90,000. So we can fire this puppy into orbit, maybe. Want to reduce? Let's revert to launch and not have our throttle limited. Yes.
I don't know what happened to your sound, but fire at will. You must fire now.
No, I must go back to launch and get our throttle right. Oh, apparently I must go back to the vehicle assembly to get that right. No thrust limiter.
Oh.
No thrust limiter. Good, now we launch.
Oh my god.
Alright, now we're good. You ready? 3, 2, 1, launch.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, launch.
You have to physically reshape the nozzles. Time for max speed. Plus delay. Sucks. Alright. Hi, new people in the room.
We're going as fast as we can. Hopefully. Are we going to make it to 80,000 now? 9.
Here we go.
10, 11. 25. 30.
There we go.
You dang it. $65. We might, maybe. We're getting to thin atmosphere.
I'm so far behind you.
Are you?
Here's a quick look. The laws of physics are a harsh mistress. Don't I know it?
And how do we officially become a suborbital trajectory? We're about to be a friggin' hop orbital trajectory, like, what's his name? Good time to test the heat shield, apparently.
Fire, wind, willing. Are you close?
Yeah, we're at 53.
Fire, fire! Now, what are you supposed to do at 80?
Hit run test. Run test. Yay! We tested the solid fuel booster! I thought I had to wait to fire until 80,000, which was not going to happen.
We didn't reach the altitude, but it's worth just seeing what happens. I thought you did.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're at...
Nice.
Apparently, or woo! How's that for a trip?
My bad. I don't know, because I can't see it, so...
Oh, gee.
Still completed.
Wait a second.
Yay! Something. One thing. Yay! I feel very happy about that.
I don't know. How far out are we going? What is this?
Remember, I have a delay. Everything I say is from the past. Me too. Everything I escaped.
I guess so. I guess we fired our probe off into deep space.
Is it?
We're just really
far off of orbit. I think it's
I don't
really
know. It
far.
says our Apo is -8 and our Perry's -5. I don't know how you get negative that far, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's warp forward and see where we go. Whee!
Wow. Otherwise, it's out of tracking range and you'll never get it back. You have to get the vessel. Don't do that.
But I got no fuel. I've got no maneuvering ability. I don't know where it's going to go.
There she goes.
Out into oblivion.
It's dead.
Whoa!
Didn't hibernate.
Contract doesn't count because we don't get it back. Is that the deal?
Oh, I hope not. I hope not.
And we send it into oblivion.
And
Yep, it's got no. Well, it had no fuel to turn around and come back anyway. All right, I'm liking the rocket we did last time better. This guy's out to Minimus. Okay, we passed admission complete. All right, cool.
Pass. Hey, that is good. That's something. They don't want it back.
So, is it going to come up? Let's see, what is this then? Comnet path. Comnet visuals, vessel links, all that kind of thing. Okay, then. And then no probe control. I can't control my probe. So, am I like, when do I get to recover a vessel? I can't recover a vessel.
You can never recover that?
No, I think he's gone forever.
Is it gone forever, Melted Clown? 2 hours, 1 lunch. SRB and 2 interplanes. Well, thank you very much, Captain Obvious.
I think we were doing better with the man launch.
What's his name? What is he? I can't think of it.
Which?
Capcom. Thank you, Capcom, Captain Obvious.
Let's see. We managed to get into some sort of orbit.
You can't recover stuff from space, silly. Only destroy it.
Let's see where we at anyway.
What? How do you destroy it? Warp 100,000 times or something every day?
Well, let's see. Well, there's our orbit. We are now orbiting the sun.
That's not the moon.
No, that is not the moon. We are orbiting the sun now.
Can you get anything for that?
I don't think there's anything we can collect, I don't think.
Zoom out. Wow.
Almost encountered Eve.
Seriously, I'm going to take a picture of that. That's pretty cool.
That was only 3 boosters, but we can't do much with it. It's just out here floating about. What kind of weird orbit did I end up on? Look at that. So here's the planet.
Eve. We launched a hull of smoldering metal into space. Can we get a bottle return for it?
When is he going to say the mission is over? If ever.
Never.
Someday it'll crash on Eve, I guess so. Probably when we're finally there exploring it. Alright, how do we get back to, to anything? How do we finish this mission? Let's just go back to the Space Center, huh? leave that in there floating about.
Mute me.
Alright. Well, now I got 235. What was the VAB improvement? 225. Just enough for the VAB improvement.
Someday it might crash land on Eve. Never. The mission is already complete. You just gotta leave at this point. Shot SRB into deep space, almost hit alien planet with spaceship. Yeah, I'm sure people are not happy. Not bad! Woohoo!
There's untold science will be had by this space probe. The Evians.
Hey, you can upgrade.
Well,
it's green.
That's what I'm thinking. I can upgrade the VAB so we don't have a parts limit. That's probably worth the money. It's going to drain almost all my cash, but... Oh, and we have enough science to get some more stuff. More rocketry. Better engine. What a little side engine. Oh, that's cool. A bigger fuel tank. That's always helpful. Tank adapter. Tank. Light control. So there's the reaction wheel. We can't see it, can we? Let's see. Now you can kind of see it. So that one's the reaction wheel we would need to things just got harder. Why? Because we got more parts. We can make bigger mistakes.
Things just got harder.
Let's see. More rocketry. More guidance and control. This P re-entry pod.
Yo, chop yo dowla.
Wonder.
Nobody read my warning. What was your warning? Save, please don't bankrupt me. Oh God, he did it anyway. R.I.P. Well, things just got harder. You now have a disgustingly tight budget. We live on a disgustingly tight budget. It's okay. We're used to it.
Yeah, we're used to it. Let's see, do we need more of that? But you said we could just go run out to the pad and do stuff for money, right? Like rocket whores on the launch pad. Pad walkers.
Pad walker.
Well, we'll get some more of that.
It's less than one rocket worth of money.
But.
There's no buts, man.
But,
hopefully.
Let's see. Oh, we have to go look at the contracts for the pad, the useful pad contracts. See, it's only $6,000 or $6 mil or whatever that unit is. Let's see. Let's go look at those other contracts while we're there. You made your bed. Well, your warnings come slower. Too slow. Too slow. Warning. What were we doing?
I warned.
Oh, mission control. That's what we were doing.
No, buddy.
Test the stack separator on a suborbital. Near Kerbin's snack pile? Literally didn't spend a second. Near Kerbin's snack pile. I don't know where that is. Test the Mark 55 Thud engine. I'm not sure I even have that one. Altitude 3 to 11,000, speed 260 to 460. I don't see much on the archives. All the completed stuff. We're supposed to test our little heat shield. We never get good at that one. But swivel engine, we use that one enough. Should have managed to match that one at some point. We got 8,000 advance. Mega budget rocket. Maybe we'll try this swivel engine test. That should be easy enough. It's just a swivel engine. It's not terribly high. It's not terribly fast. It's got an advance. We're gonna swivel engine, few tanks, capsule, parachute. Maybe we throw in the little tiny heat shield and if we get a chance to test it. Let's try that guy. That should be a simple one.
Should be.
Should be. So, new rocket. Capsule. Parachute. Zoom in. We got some bigger tanks now. Oh, I guess we would need at least the coupler so that our parachute can manage to bring us back. Oh, and we were going to put the heat shield there too. The little one, just in case.
I thought it didn't need a heat shield.
It shouldn't, but just in case we happen to be in the right spot, at the right speed, at the right altitude, and so on, to test it. Better to have it and not really terribly need it. It's not super heavy or anything. And they did warn you. You even acknowledged. You got to set progress. Well, let's see. Fuel tank, big tank. How many big tanks do you think it'll be to get to 28,000 to 36,000 and 50 to 400? Big sigh.
Everybody's sighing, honey. It's not just us.
Well, I think we can do this. I'm pretty sure we won't make a lawn dart out of it. It'll give us plenty of engine. It's the T-45 swivel, yes. And we need some finnage. Maybe 3 finnage. Yeah, 4 finnage is easier to wrap my head around the orientation. Cheapest liquid fueled. Well, that's what we're thinking. Alright. So we got some fuel tanks, we got an engine, we got some fins, we got some nice little centered things so that we don't necessarily go too high.
You've been warned.
Yep. Yeah, that heat shield test is a pain. Apparently you can test it on the way up, and that's been what people have suggested. So this is the, what do we call it? The SWIVL swivel tester. Yes, I wasn't thinking cash flow, I must admit. You're saying we're going to run out of money? Stairs? I'm not sure on that one. Stairs. $17 kilometers and 1620.
You can't see the other number, but 17 kilometers and 1620 meters sounds difficult for me.
Oh, that's the heat shield one.
Oh, it's hard one. We had the money, now we don't.
Come on, trust me.
Trust me. We already kind of did. Here comes everybody into the room. Hi,
Here
everybody.
comes everybody waiting to see it go kablam. Alright, we're starting off with full power. We need to get our contracts exposed. Stay exposed. I hate when this thing misbehaves. There's 2 run test buttons. Going up and coming down. Throttle back a bit. Trying to get to 28,000. We got 10 to go. Oh, don't tell me the price may be more than money. Don't make me scared that Jeb might not make it. Put your sass on, Jeb. What are you thinking? Too fast when we get too high. Let's 28 to 36. Alright, let's see.
No guidance, Captain.
We're slowing down.
There's fins. That's guidance. Ish. Oh well.
Tested.
What are you gonna do?
Yay, tested. We got it tested. Now we're going to.
Oh, that's great.
We're going to cruise over, fire our engine, and see if we can't get some speed for this heat shield test. I keep trying to think of what I'm saying here. I don't know if we'll have the speed or whatnot, but whatever. Let's see, 17,000 to 27. Don't think we're going to get there. Well, maybe we'll get there. Whee! I don't know, we got a little atmosphere dragging us.
You can't get that much. LOL.
Yeah, 17 to 20,000 is 1,600. Yeah, but see, 27,000. We got 20,000 feet to go. Get ourselves retro. And a baby heat shield. Maybe on the way down. Maybe we might just get the right combination of speeds as we accelerate back down here. I don't know how much we're going to accelerate. That's a long off. Charges of neglect of duty, endangering the lives. They haven't thrown me out yet. It's a temporary badge for a reason.
Yeah.
Keep it for the money. Well, we're hoping. I don't know. We'd have to gain 300 more. Actually, maybe. We're going to be dangerous here. This is going to be dangerous. You see what I'm doing, right? I'm being dangerous. Oh, that's
I said just keep it for the money.
Ah! That's not good. Okay, we need to be this way. We're not going to get to our speed. Now we're just hoping to save Jeb.
If we survive, don't be dangerous for the love of God and country.
Well, I thought we had more time to go before re-entry, but... yeah, we're not matching the speed. The goddess of the cosmos is displeased.
This is why the goddess of cosmos is displeased. Oh, here he comes. Hot for teacher.
Whoa. Well, we weren't that far off from our test speed. We could try this again, just for the heat shield test.
Everybody's going to start coming in to watch you crash. Auger into the ground or water.
We make sure we got some parachute this time. We're not messing around with waiting on the parachute anymore. But we tested our swivel liquid engine. We did that.
So you get some stuff.
We get some cash for finishing that. Wait for inflation here. Need money even more. I don't know how much we got for that. Let's see. Let's show there. I have to go look back at the contract. Yeah, it already shows it was done. I know that's not going to be a whole lot of money. Yay! We'll keep the heat shield so we don't waste that money. Save before and after major program decisions. What? We can't just do things off the cuff. Just go all Musk about it.
Okay, honestly, 8 minutes and I'm done.
Alright.
I've been saying that. Lessons learned, save before and after major program decisions.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? See, there's not much to do here other than recover vessel. We've done it all before in the water.
But did you die?
We survived. He took a nice little flight, tested a swivel engine, a contract we had sitting out there forever. $300 million grand. 11 science, 27,000 funds.
Like 300 million.
Total reputation 97. Is that a good thing? It doesn't seem like a much. Well, we got 27 million? 1,000, I guess. 1,000? This really should be like in Kerbal millions of dollars, probably, but it would be more accurate. Made a profit. That's good. Let's check mission control.
Well, we got double our money. Hey, that's great. Made a profit. Hey, we made a profit. That's great. I joined late and didn't see how much money it was worth. Well, he spent all of his dang money.
I spent all my money on more of a...
It's his money. He can spend it on whatever he wants.
Can't afford to fail. Save game. We're a big broke vab. So we got a big vab, but we're broke.
Don't be broke.
Alright, let's go check it. Insta-snag explore. Insta-snag explore. I'm not sure what Insta-snag is. Not worth saving. Oh, sure. Now it's not worth saving. Atmospheric servers of Kerbal. That seems to be relatively close. We got lots of parts and no money to use them. Pressure readings in a flight. Oh, geez, and these are in various specific locations. Earth. What's this ferry of VIP? Keep them alive and show them a good time. Explore the moon.
We tried to explore the moon tonight. We'll work on it this week.
Fly by the moon, but we do get $80,000 advance. Literally the best contract. Well, yeah. But you said earlier, do easy stuff on the pad. Know your limits. We were trying to know our limits. All true. There's no advance. There's a 44.8 advance. Isn't it?
Oh.
That's what it says. 44,008. That's if you make it. Well, it wouldn't be an advance. It wouldn't be an advance if you only got it if you succeeded. That's not great. I can't stand it. Alright, we accept the mission to the moon. Fine. Let's see what we can build here. See if we can afford our... See if we can afford our old one here. That's 14,000. That's not too bad. Out of 72. Yeah, that's what I thought. What good's an advance if it only happens if you make it there? Let's take a look at this guy. Now, this guy was what got us into orbit, and we got kind of out toward the moon, except we didn't line up properly and we had to come back. So let's see. We need more fuel tanks, or maybe less fuel tanks. Let's replace these fuel tanks.
You shouldn't have to worry now unless you get stupid. Oh, he'll get stupid.
What's that for some reason?
For some reason. But
He
he
upgraded
upgraded VAB for some reason. Why did you?
more parts. More complicated rocket with more parts. Is that going to be enough? Maybe we throw another tank on there. Actually, we also have this nice little vacuum engine. This guy. Which should be a better replacement than this one. Right? That one is the Reliant. And with no guidance. More parts with no guidance. Well, we're shooting more into the vastness of space. Want that guy back. That'll give us more. Well, we'd only planned to fly by the moon. Yeah. That was the entirety of the plan.
Yeah, that was the whole plan for tonight. None of that worked out well. Well, I gotta say, you keep things interesting. Do we? Do we really?
Like, this thing's gonna allow us to get close. Okay, yeah, no, we're not gonna trip with no solar orbits this time.
Well, you do get money for accidentally throwing yourself into solar orbit.
Let's see. These guys are full throttle, yeah. Alright. We'll check staging again. Yeah, we're good to go. Nice.
2.5 hours ago.
Alright. Ready to give it one last shot for a lunar flyby?
One more shot. Hi, new people in the room.
One more shot.
Plan, get to the moon, result, spend all our money on one thing we weren't working towards. Yeah. But we didn't know we weren't working towards it.
We're trying to build up.
It's okay.
Tired of not having any antennae.
I just scared the dog.
Oh. Alright, so our plan is to take off and head east. And in doing so, it's just like the real space program.
God.
There you go. And if you bring an antenna, oh, I just want to try and do the thing we were going to do this morning, but then we got all wrapped around trying to use the remote pod, which was no use because it needs a bunch of extra parts. So let's just hopefully not shoot Jeb into orbit someplace. You're ready?
Yeah.
There we go. That's looking nice. We want to pitch over just so slightly. Just ever so gently. Start our little eastward go. Alright, we're going to kill throttle. Alright, wait, we want to get out of the atmosphere. There we go. Now let's check the map, see where we're at. What? Oh, that's better. Alright. 98,000. Kind of a little downward. What about my upper stage? I'm making a decision here.
What's your decision?
My decision is to tilt the other way. That's not the direction I want to be going. So big beast, he reacts really slow, doesn't he? Alright. How far to our apoapsis? 86 out of 98. Let's go for it. Firing the rest of our first stage to get into some useful orbit. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Sometimes the stage doesn't fire in map mode. No, it's not firing, it's throttle. Just full throttle and go like that.
Capcom is out of the loop. Craft is on the closed loop control. Roll program is, I don't know, we didn't discuss. Something, yes, good.
Like, we're decent.
Never got antenna. Oh, and you put Jeb in there?
Yes, Jeb's in there.
Why is Jeb in there?
Because the remote pod is for yuck, is for uselessness.
Dude. I don't know if Jeb was in there.
Let's get back to the map here. What is taking you so long? I thought that was a much better engine. Going Jim's the hero, that's why. See, I don't like this reducing apoapsis here. Come on now. Come on now. 94. This did not go well.
No.
No. If he knew exactly what to do. If I knew half of exactly what to do. Oh, no. Don't go down. Quit going down. Quit going down. There we go. We're going up again. Yeah, this seemed like an awful long burn to get to an orbit. What are you looking at? Come on, orbit. You're looking at a different engine that apparently takes a way longer time.
What am I looking at exactly?
You're looking at what's about to be... Alright, I'm cutting it off there because of efficiency concerns. We're going to cruise around to this. We're going to wait for that next apoapsis. And then that's... No, we fired at AP. We just didn't fire well enough, apparently. So we're going to wait for this next apo. We're bringing apo back, yeah. Because otherwise we just not very efficient and we'll end up with a very elliptical orbit. And look, we're pretty lined up. Yeah, it didn't fire well enough. I changed out the engine, and apparently that was not such a great idea. But now it's fine, yes. We'll warp just a hair to get around to this Apo burn, but carefully. A single moon landing, but we don't want to leave him there. We don't want to leave poor Jeb there. Your hopefulness is darling. Right now, I'm just hoping I can get into a nice little circular orbit, and then we can plan maybe a lunar flyby. That was all the plan. We just need to reach out and come close to the moon and come back. That's all we're looking for here.
Yeah. And look at how the night ends up.
Alright, we're getting ready for another Apo burn to get ourselves into a circular orbit. 177 is our Apo now. True, I guess. Alright, Apo burn for circular orbit, yes. 3, 2, 1. Can we like put them in suspended animation or something? Yes, that's the kind of update I want. 179, 180, 180, 190, 200, 150, 162. Close enough. Alright, that's not exactly circular, but what do you mean he's toast?
Don't say that.
Getting an unstable orbit without fuel? Well, yeah, we want to avoid that. Let's see. Oh, the moon's right at 3 o'clock, and we're right at our bottom part. We should fire madly into space, yes?
No.
No, if we fire right now, our things could go right up here. We're just gonna, get around there.
Apparently not.
Into a safe orbit or into a safe lunar orbit. Well, do you think we have a decent chance of getting to a lunar transit injection orbit if we fire now? Let's fire a little bit and see what we get. Yes, that was the idea. Well, let's fire slowly. We're burning prograde. Now that's full power. Looks like it's going to be an awful round orbit. Do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Warn me on my fuel. No F5. Fire madly. Something about there? Maybe? F5 now.
Huh.
Is F5 the same as this one? Quick save?
What?
Alright. Well, at least we're in an orbit. We got fuel to deorbit. Yeah, we are eyeballing it. Now we're going to warp forward to see how far we get. Orders are 10 seconds behind. That's what you need in space travel. Long delays in command sets.
No.
What happened to be 10.5 million, and we're at about 11 million. So a little bit back, and you're a bit out of phase. Yeah. I think just a tad extra burn. It's going to help. I don't know how many times we've got to go around to catch up with the moon. There's one time. And there's another time. And there's another time. And we're going to just sort of whiz by. Well, this looks decent. Oh yeah, hibernate.
Good call.
Or hibernate. Let's see. Can we do that from here? I guess not. Main vessel toggle torque lights on. We'll see where the snoozing is. Bound to work out sooner or later. Yeah. See how close our view is of the moon anyway. Yeah. What? Uh-oh. Did we get captured? Oh! We're gonna get flung out into space. No! What do I do now? I must slow down. I'm assuming I must slow down. If I slow down, then maybe I'll get into a lunar orbit? Maybe? I'm thinking. Let's burn a little retro. Yeah, but that's not doesn't look like a good encounter. Yeah, the nav ball is now the lunar nav ball, I think. Go for orbital insertion. You mean slow down? Nope.
Oh, man.
Wait. We're gonna have to. We're just. Alright. Don't do any burns yet. Okay. Too early. Okay. We can pause the game for a second, let it all pick up. When you prograde and radial out. Yeah, so retro and some radial in. I gotta do something, right? It looks like it's not going to be good.
Can't pause the game and go back and all that
to get
stuff.
back to Kerbal. Well, how much do I need to slow down so I don't get flung into space forever? Let me know when I can start slowing down. I'm nervous now.
You should be, apparently.
Now I'm nervous. Once we get to AP, we can either enter retrograde, journalist. Yeah, okay, good. What I was going to say. So we're just going to wait till PE, and then I don't want to live there forever. We're orbiting the moon.
You're losing me.
Oh, but we're going to orbit the moon, apparently. Maybe. Is there a way we can get back at all?
No.
I don't know. Well, we might leave him orbiting the moon and come back and see if we can't figure out how to get back afterwards.
I think he already said you can't do anything about it.
From low orbit, you need 270 delta V. We've got 987 left. Send some someone for him. Yeah, Valentina's gonna have to go rescue his butt. I guess. Which one do you want more? Ah! Do a hard save now. Alright, save game.
The
Moon approach.
Save could totally be smart here.
There, moon approach. There's a name save for you.
Yeah. Is it one time?
That one time I name saved.
Yeah. Properly.
This looks so close on the map compared to when you're flying. Cypria is 32,000 kilometers, a decent, or well, 32 kilometers rather, a decent periapsis height.
Or
do whatever stupid thing you want.
you stupid crap.
So do the quick saves just overlap each other? Is that the problem? It's kind of like just wherever you happen to be last versus the named ones. Alright, so we're waiting for Periapsis to do a retro burn and orbit the moon, hopefully in a circular-ish orbit, so that we can figure out how to get back, right? No, I know it's not that simple. I'm just saying that if we don't orbit the moon, what else are we gonna do?
Run, 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 run away.
Yeah, quick save just override each other. Yeah.
So the line goes backwards.
Alright. We're gonna have to work a little bit because it's getting late and we're getting sleepy and we've already saved.
Three cooks in a
Jet lag.
time lag jet kitchen. Oh, what fun. Exactly. And a captain who's unsure. Exactly.
I am perfectly sure of my unsureness.
Yeah, teaching KPS in the stream chat. Good times. Don't time warp
Right,
too much.
that's
It'll
close enough. Close enough.
Hey, it worked easier before.
It did kind of work before.
Kinda.
Yeah. What's our resources looking like? Still fairly decent electric. Can Jed make it back from the moon? Next time on We Don't Know What We're Doing Space Program.
That being
Can we EVA without die? I believe so.
It's challenging for.
Don't let go, Jib.
You guys are crazy. So, Captain, what's the plan, like the hard plan? Hey, I talked to people on to a moon landing in string chat before. Welcome to space around the moon.
Yeah, we got at least some different science, assuming we survive all the way back.
We just need to get more parts.
Well, we got more parts. Now we need more money.
Neato. We know of each other's work. Neato.
How far to periapsis here now? 32,000.
Yay, science!
32,000. We're at 524. We still have a ways to go to periapsis.
Those savings. Just remember to keep your helmet on, and you should be very profitable. Should be a very profitable adventure. Your eyes don't pop out of your head from.
Well, I tried that before in sandbox, and it's like, there's no atmosphere. You can't take off your helmet like an idiot. I was like, well, thank you. Alright. Where are we? Oh, so close, but not so close. I didn't think we'd actually make it to the moon. We managed to actually launch, in flat orbit. Translunar injection. They had a few, wasn't the most efficient translunar injection, but
Return and re-entry is going to be exciting.
I bet.
The helmet pressure is locked.
Yeah, pressure locked.
Should be.
Much like the parachutes, I guess. So they don't go off at an inopportune time. How do I make them the point of looking?
It just means the helmet is stubborn. Some tools ought to fix that. Like a crowbar. Just shatter in case of fire, right?
Alright. 476.
Okay, I'm gonna go turn the oven on for my after snack.
After space snacks.
Yes. I'm hungry again.
This is nerve-wracking.
Stop it.
Sorry, I had a nervous breakdown on my fake. Yeah. On my fake rocket trip. You guys sure I can't retro burn a little bit right here? A little earlier than Barry. I mean, I know I gotta save some for getting back. Yeah, Melty Clown, we made it to the moon. Yeah, see, you doubted me. Yeah, there's your vanilla Coke. You doubted the unsuredness possibilities. But notice we got there with the old 4R7S2B. This makes perfect sense for the newspapers, right? Yeah, well, there's that. Let's not crash into the lunar terrain, shall we? Alright, I'll be patient. I've only spent 2 hours trying to get here. So much for the stupid remote pod. At least, well, actually, no. I'll take it back. We have the reaction wheels now. So, incredibly unsure. Yes, well. I never doubted me. Sure.
I think you did doubt. I think you all did doubt.
There we go. So the Perry is 32,000, so we're waiting on this altitude to drop. We're kind of just... What happened to our sats? We don't really need it just yet, right? But we don't want to forget it. 1 or 2 clicks of time warp. Says the guy who's always worried about time warp.
You always miss the time warp.
Brave Kerbal conquers the moon. Yay! We made it to the moon.
Just stay put, Nick.
Yeah, no, it's not very useful.
Do not want.
Well, we weren't exactly flat in our orbit, our launch trajectory, because clearly, look, I mean, we're getting all sideways here.
Go ahead and click the retro button on the left side of nav ball.
Yeah. Roger. Roger, Dodger.
Whoa, with bated breath.
For safe return. Ah! Is he going to have a safe return? That's the big question. Battery consumption warning.
What? What is that?
Well, we're using battery trying to maintain our position. Although I guess we really shouldn't need too much. Since we're just coasting here. Electric charge, lock balance. Yeah. Now it shows our orbit parameters for the moon. And our APO is negative 1.8. I don't see the hibernate though. Where is that? Not enough electric charge. I guess. Oh, so that apparently is turning off the electric charge. Well, that was easy enough. Crew report. Sure, why not? Now that we're up here near the space high above the moon. Since the calm washes up. Shattered by calm chatter. Alright. 1 or 2, you say?
What?
Time warp.
I don't know that.
That's what he said. He said 1 or 2 time warp. Because we do have a ways to go. Alright, it's 32,000, 32 kilometers. We're at 170-ish. We're going to cut it off at, say, 50 kilometers. Maybe 60 kilometers. Yeah, let's double it. $75. Not too horrendous. Ooh. 69. So that's what I'm judging my periapsis at, is my altitude. That's 66. So when it gets to the 32 range, we'll start a short controlled fire. We don't want to like go full throttle here, right? We only need a little bit to slow down, do we? thinking we just need a touch, light touch. Because if we do too much, then it's all over but the crying. Oh, the drama. I'm all sideways in my chair.
Butt puckering drama.
Ah.
Even the dog snorted.
Just enough to stay inside the sphere of influence of Kerbal. Well, ideally. If we orbit the moon, are we not then in the sphere of influence of the moon? Oh wait, we're coming up on it. 47, 46. Oh, you're thinking I can just go around the moon and come back? That might be nice. Let's take it to where we can see that. $42. $8. True. Alright, well, so we're going to try and just go swing around the moon and get back. And we've got 37. Periapsis in 5. Periapsis in 4. I know.
Did it work?
We're almost at the periapsis.
It hasn't worked yet.
We got 3,000 to go, 3 kilometers to go. 34. We're locked in retro. 33. Beginning to burn.
Come on, make it.
Looks like we're going to collapse around the moon. Ah, this is scary. No, that's not working for me. I don't know. Let's see what that does. That doesn't look good. Ah. If I do a full burn, I'm going to hit the moon. Ah. What do I do? What do I do?
I don't know.
Ah.
Here comes people in to watch you die. This is much harder without proper tracking conics.
Yeah, I think. Or maybe we burned just a little bit too much before Perry.
We really have no idea right now. You are correct.
Hey, we made it to the moon, and we were doing the other things.
We did this, that, and the other things. You're doing that and the other thing. It's just a crooked circle. Keep burning. It'll close into an orbit.
Alright, well, I guess we're going
It
to
will
the orbit of the
close
moon.
into an orbit.
Is that good enough orbit?
I did say we could just park it in orbit.
Well, the question is, so while we're in orbit about the moon, it's not a circular orbit.
That's anything but a circular orbit.
But can we, like, how would we fire out from here to get back to Kerbal? Are we parked until next time? Or are we leaving Jeb parked around the moon?
Dude, welcome to moon.
We're gonna leave him. I guess we could leave him parked around the moon while we.
But then, how are you gonna figure out how to come back and get him or whatever?
Well, we have. So if we leave them parked, do some other missions,
I
and
think
get
so
guidance.
too. Any orbit's pretty good. I think we should end for tonight.
Yeah,
I agree. 3 hours.
We're gonna leave them. We're gonna leave them in orbit.
Totally. We need more planning. Like I mentioned, from low circular orbit, you'll need 270 dV to get back.
Well, we've got 860 left. But if we leave him in orbit, we can
come back and get him.
We can come back and get him.
Or you can just keep going. No.
Well, once we have tracking, or not tracking, the maneuver nodes. We'll leave them in orbit. We'll go do some other stuff. We'll get maneuver nodes, right? And
just
then we'll
for
come
now,
get him.
right?
Right.
We'll do this, that, and the other thing.
Yep. And that's the cookie timer. So
yep.
That's how we know it's time to go.
Hey, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very, very much.
So I think I gotta I'm gonna leave the game, but we should probably cut off the power, or certainly cut off the SAS. All right, and then it looks like it, but we're gonna wait for the maneuver nodes so we don't mess it up. Yeah, we are way over time. So if we do this. Is that what you're saying? We'll cut off the electric charge and I don't know what the monopropellant's good for. Yeah, save. Alright, well we made it around the moon. We did what we planned. Yay!
Yep.
Wasn't how we planned to do it, but we did it. Save and you needn't worry.
Thank you all very, very much for hanging out with us.
Let's call this Jib Round the Moon.
Just save.
It'll do that, yeah.
Yeah. And we'll be back on Saturday night.
Saturday night, we hope to gain enough to guide him safely back. Yes, have your vanilla moon coke.
Yay! You can have your vanilla moon coke.
Oh wait,
have one.
Can we do just one little batch of science? Can we do that yet? Is there another crew report now that we're in orbit? Nah, too many crew reports gone. Okay. Jeb is named as world hero, killer of mooner ignorance. You'd think, but apparently sending people there isn't enough to convince other people that we've been there. Maybe the Kerbals are not such dorks about it all. Alrighty. Thanks. We'll see y'all next time.